Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 21. This is episode number 8, and it's time for a different strategy. First off, I'm sitting at home in quarantine, as is everyone else, but business is still open for essential personnel. I own a daycare, run a daycare out of my house. My wife is with just a handful of kids instead of the normal amount, as many are themselves home in quarantine. But in game, the tactic of taking 5 garbage players and getting an player in exchange has worked twice, but only twice. And I've tried it a good 25 times now. So, a success rate of about 8% is not the best way to go forward, and will take a very, very long time to reshape this club. So I'm going to try another tactic, maybe throw in 2 garbage players and maybe 2 players with 1 okay-ish prospect, and see if we can start getting decent prospects out of that. If we can just start getting that minor upgrade somewhere along the way by throwing in that package together. So that'll be the next attempt, because we just went through a whole bunch of no ways once again. Meanwhile, I continue to sign decent prospects. So the roster's getting bigger and bigger, so something's got to give here soon in these trade deals. I've got to get something out of this, because I am bringing in the decent free agent prospects, one after another after another. Not that they're good, they're not going to be major league talents, but just adding that depth to the farm system that I can use as trade bait. But again, I've got to get something going with some sort of model, some sort of trade package that I can get to work more regularly than roughly 8%, because that's just, doesn't have the longevity. There is one more in Romero here. Let's go ahead and offer a minor league contract to the 18-year-old. We're definitely not going after the old guys, just going after the young talents. And check the waiver wire. Ooh, empty for a change. Alright, so into trade, and let's see. The last deal I think was with the Red Sox. We'll try the White Sox. I'm just kind of randomly going through one by one. So like I said, we're going to try something a little different this time before we go after someone. Let's find a package here. Okay, so there's 2 garbage players. And then we're going to go up to, if I can even find, most of these guys are untradeable. Okay, there's 1. And, okay, there's 2. And maybe we'll start with a 1.5 star. Reliever. Got 2 fielders, 3 pitchers in there. Alright, so we're up to 1.5 stars. So now the obvious thing is we've got to get beyond 1.5 stars in return. Otherwise, we're not gaining anything from this. So it's got to be at least a 2-star talent that we're bringing in. See, a 2-star center fielder, 20 years of age, decent defense. Okay, so they don't like this deal. So going back, if we maybe go to 2 1.5 star players. Instead of 2 1 stars. Let's try that as an upgrade. And that would be, let's see, Scott and Villarreal, right? Yes. Okay, so remove Villarreal, and then Bills. Okay, they really don't like that. And this is a problem. This is why I need to be able to trade these guys out for 1.5 stars, because I would imagine a combination of 1.5 star players will be enough to get the upgrades to the 2-star kind of talents. This could also be the specific talent we're after here. Let's try somebody else like Victor Torres. No. Gavin cheats. Alright, we're gonna have to remove Will Rot and then upgrade that one back to Ryan Scott. Oh, Scott's already in there. It was Villarreal. Okay, see, they're still taking that as an insult. So we're up to a bunch of 1-star guys. Two 1-stars, 2 1.5s, and a half. Okay. What happens if we add in another 1-star? Problem with my 1-stars is they're almost all from this year's draft. Still an insult. Okay, take out Ryan Scott and add in another 1.5. Still a must-be-joking situation. Can I not trade 5 1.5 stars for... Here. Let's clean this thing out real quick. Try from scratch. Can I not even trade 5 1.5 stars for a 2-star talent? Ooh, alright, put Tom Zach in. Wow, so 5 1.5 stars still don't even equate to 1 2-star potential talent? What if we had $100? Kidding, right? I am, I'm kidding. Messing with you. Okay, what if we do this? What if we add in a 1.5 star talent who's already developed a little? Whoa. Okay, it's got to be the White Sox. It's got to be the White Sox, right? Not necessarily looking at these guys like they're going to make a difference. Just looking for somebody I can move along the way. Oh, there you go. We're already So 3 1.5-star guys might be enough. Let's add in... All right. Let's just push forward. Let's see what happens. Oh no, come on. New day we brought in on the trade. That's just 3 days. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Why are you still very unhappy? Okay, these are the last ones. That is that deal. Okay, let's go back into the same trade. And we'll take out Ryan Scott. And we'll put in another 1.5-star. And we try again. So 4 1.5-stars. We brought in another guy. Just can't. We're so close, right? We're so freaking close. I'm wondering now if we're to that point where all those half-star players, I'm just gonna have to dump them. Like they seem to offer no value in a trade whatsoever. But even then, I'm still not getting to the point where I can even get 1 2-star player for a bunch of 1.5-star talent. It's like where are we supposed to upgrade? Nobody's willing to deal. It's not like this is a good prospect. Alright, so Will Rod's out. And let's bring Ryan Scott back in. So that's 0 half-star guys. Another no way. One more option on it. Let's go ahead and discuss it. And that's taking Scott out and then doing nothing but 1.5-star guys. Okay, back into here because there was a trade proposal. What do you have? No, they want our good. I mean, look at what they're offering us. It's crap. Team power rankings. Oof, all the way down to 29th. We were in the top 20 just a week or two ago. New trade proposal. Arte 2.5 and cash for a 2-star. Oh no, and they want Kalinic. No freaking way you taking Kalinic. It was a good deal until I got to the Kalinic part. Nothing to discuss. Especially when you're also actually even trying to get Walton as well, right? So. I've got to be, I don't know, trading guys that are partially developed. Maybe that's the next option, the next way to go. Taking the ones that aren't 0 overall. Take a Joseph Rosa. Okay, Reds, it's your turn. Take a Joseph Rosa. Nothing. Here, let's switch this up. Alright, there's our 1-star talents. We have Billy Cook, Joseph Rosa, so these are 1.5s. Take a 1-2. Another 1-2, and maybe a 1.5. All right, so we already have a potential 2 in the deal, and everybody in the deal is at least a 1 to a 1.5. So we're going to be looking not for where they're at overall. We're looking for a higher potential 2.5 to 3-star type player. So let's see, what can we do to grab a 2.5 star? Like Triana is a 2.5 star type talent. Can we get something better than that though? Can we get a 1/2 star 3-star? Okay, hasn't been there. I'm not sure we can get a 2-3. But we're not far from it, are we? Really? You like the 1/2, 2.5 less than you liked the 1/2 3? Yeah, you do seem to like the 1/2, 2.5s less. There's a lot to like in this offer for me. Okay. So, let's look at Miguel Hernandez, because that's really the first time we've seen... Okay. We don't know much about this guy. Really don't. But the OSA rating likes him. He's a good defender. Nice arm on him. Shortstop. Okay speed. I think he's got better contact. They think he's got better gap power. He's not going to strike out much. What level is he playing at? High A this season. Just 227. He's got a long ways to go. But is this how we get there? This is now a higher potential player. Either way, us or them, we're looking at 2.5 stars. Can I get a better scouting report and come back to this deal? Okay, we'll shortlist him for now. Need to know more about this guy, because this is... this is the direction forward. Right? I'm dealing with higher stuff. The garbage stuff, nobody's interested in the garbage players. I think we just need to offload them. And that means we have... for Cincinnati's Hernandez, and we have Rosa, we have Cook, we have Santos, we have Thompson, Williams, and McKinney. Name of my high school English teacher, who I then taught in the classroom next to when I was a teacher. And actually, she lived right across the street from me. Dun, 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 when I was growing up. Alright. Let's sit on this for a couple days. Trade proposal coming in. By the way, how much time do we have left? Trade deadline's coming pretty soon. Okay, not a good deal. I don't know if that's gonna have come in by now, and I'm not even sure where to find first player on the short list. Okay, still very low. Blue Jays, Vasquez. Not a chance, same player that they're after. Trade proposal. Drew Smiley. Okay, 2.5, but they want Kellenich. Not a flipping chance. Okay, still very low. What does it take to scout this guy? Kikuchi ready to come back. It's good. Somebody's got to get sent down though, and I think it's time for Graveman to go down. Or did we still have... Swanson's got a 6.2 ERA. Might be time to get him into a trade deal. If we can't send him down. Nope, we can. Leo Cruz. People want absolute garbage for Cortez. Like, they're not even offering anything semi-respectable in the slightest. Push for a couple more days. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. Scouting assignment. Current ability 1.5 stars. Okay. 2.5 stars. Now that's low, but we saw him as, what, a half star? And they saw him as 1? Okay, okay. I think we are ready to jump in. Transactions. Okay. Player trade. Cincinnati. Oh, there you go. There it is. It saved it. It's a good deal for us. I accept. Can I get something additional? I'm afraid to do that though. Can we get... Ruben Church. How about... There you go. We can get somebody else coming back. Get another... Okay. That was too far. Okay. We'll take it. All right. Oh my goodness, we've done it. We finally made a deal. We finally made an upgrade of some kind. But the pieces, right? The pieces I'm having to give up are better. They're... There you go. Miguel Hernandez. We just traded. So jumps in, 1.5 star, 2.5 star kind of guy. There you go. So there's kind of our first real upgrade. Kopak is somebody we can throw into another deal. Let's go with Johnny Adams and maybe Tyler Acosta. Let's go with... Okay, and Caspalero. Alright, so we're again looking for something 2.5 stars or better. Somebody who's close. Oh, Costa. Costa can't be in the deal. They're green. Triana. About a reliever. Close with the reliever, but not quite there. We're a little bit short of where we need to be for this deal. Okay, so who needs to be upgraded? Caballero. Patrick Frick. Alright, well, whatever it is, we're making progress. We are getting closer. Drop Kopech. And let's see. Jenkins. Suris. 4 shortstops in the deal. We've got an abundance of those. Clausen. No. Okay. Well, whatever it is, we are making progress, and that's the key. Is we did find a way to make some sort of deal happen, but it's definitely trading more of that middle ground of our farm system. And the good thing is the middle ground has been very replaceable for me in the free agent market. So that bottom end, I think I just need to wipe it away, clean slate, get rid of those guys, and then this middle ground will become our lower end that we can use to package and get better players into the system. And then we've just got to watch out for these guys coming after, one after another. We're the team that's going away, and you want me to trade my best prospects for old players. In terms of major league level, anyway. Okay. Yeah, no. And I'm guessing this is going to be another one of those. Oh, okay. A 3-star reliever. Oh, but you want Julio Rodriguez? Yeah, not a chance. That's time one we just brought in. Okay. But we did get a deal done. So we completed our 3rd deal. And this, for the first time, is a player who could actually see the field at some point for the senior squad. And for that, I'm happy. I'm happy with that progress. Team, though, continues to struggle. 46-60 now. 106 games into the season. We're ahead of Texas, 5-5 in the last 10. Our team hasn't been so bad. We're ahead of 5 other teams in the American League now. We're just a few games behind the A's. We've won 3 straight. Magic numbers are definitely getting smaller. We're certainly not making the playoffs or anything this season. But we haven't been the worst of the worst. We've had a few young talents coming up into the major leagues. And now with just a handful of days till the trade deadline, there's a lot of movement right now, and this would actually be a really good time to try once again on unloading to a win now kind of team and shopping a couple of these guys. So we have, no, not those guys from our 40-man roster. So D. Gordon, first one to go. fantastic speed, good second baseman, terrible center fielder, but he's just got terrible discipline at the plate, and somehow he's up to 315 for an average now. When did that happen? Last we saw he was doing pretty awful. This would be a good time to get him out of here. There might be somebody willing to pay for D. Gordon at this point. Come on now. Come on now. I still don't want him. Still don't want him. But what if we... added money? I'd love to get some prospects. He's got the infectious attitude, right? Still nothing. Swanson, Walker, Moore. These guys are all down at AAA now. Fraley's coming along. He's developed pretty well here since the start of the season. Kyle Seager could be a good one to move on. There's got to be somebody who would be interested. He hasn't had a terrible season for us. I mean, compared to his 2019 season, he's done okay. He was out injured for a while. Or was he? No, he's fine. Blyer's another one who we brought in on a trade anyway. But let's try one more time here. 2.7, about a quarter of the money. Nobody wants D. Gordon. Even offering money. Alright, well, we'll be right back in this screen for the beginning of our next episode as we continue to try to shop a few veterans off this squad. We're not that old already as it is, so we're in good shape there. We don't have too many players that are well past their prime, so we're already pretty young, but there's still a few. Still a few that could go, and we'll see what we can do to move some of those guys. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Be safe out there. Bye for now.